At the end of the 2nd century, the later Han Dynasty was approaching its end. It was a time of war, beginning with a popular uprising known as the Yellow Turban Rebellion. It was during this time that one provincial governor came to prominence. His name was Dong Zhuo. Thinking to bring down Dong Zhuo's reign of terror in the capital, the governors formed an alliance. From the south, Sun Jian, the tiger of Jiangdong, came to the Hu Lao Gate and announced himself. Beside him stood the handsome Zhou Yu.
Let's go! We will pull that despot Dong Zhuo down!
Your father's right. You have no thought for your back.
What's that?
Please, do not mind me. I was just asked by Lord Sun Jian to watch your back for him. That's all. I realize now why he thought it necessary.
Yeah. Well, maybe from my father's point of view, I am wet behind the ears.
He also gave you praise. He said you let nothing and no one deter you from your goal.
All right. So what do they call you?
Zhou Yu. I'm here to aid you, my friend.
We shall destroy the traitor and his ilk. Oh, it is up to us to restore order to the Han.
I have come for your head.
Enemy officer defeated.
You think to win alone? Learn how wrong you truly are!
Enemy officer defeated. Officer defeated. Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base. The enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
You fight alone? Are you brave or a fool? Let us find out!
Watch this! Enemy officer defeated. Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
Fight alone? Are you brave or a fool? Let us find out!
Enemy officer defeated. this!
Hu Lao Gate, the last bastion of defense for the Imperial Court. Never imagined I would fight to destroy it. However, we cannot save the Han if we shirk from this duty. Loyal people of the Han, let us fight!
Enemy officer defeated!
Outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
Watch this! Enemy officer defeated!
Now that's how it's done. You inspire us all.
Look at that! It's Lu Bu!
What? None can hold their own against Lu Bu? Then forget about him. There are other places to enter.
I shall face you. Prepare yourself.
Enemy officer defeated.
I feel my strength seeping away. I can dance no longer.
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
Now is the time. Through the gate!
You're doing great. I will try to live up to your example. Holding territory is fundamental to waging war. We must attack the enemy base and take it for ourselves.
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
That's how it's done. Inspire us all.
Enemy officer defeated.
Any who get in my way will die!
This!
You fool! What are you fooling around for? You're supposed to protect me! The weaker they are, the louder they howl. Hopefully, there are stronger foes
Victory is
inside Hu Lao Gate.
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. Victory is assured.
Good work! Now you've got me excited too!
Watch this!
My dream is just out of reach. Just out of...
Enemy officer defeated.
Well fought, my friends. We have achieved victory.
I only know how to win.
Thanks to Zhou Yu, Dong Zhuo was defeated. Because of this, Sun Jian's reputation as a great general spread throughout the land. It wasn't long, however, before he was ambushed and killed while on campaign in Jing province. The Sun family lost influence for a while, and the aristocrats of Jiangdong competed amongst each other. However, Sun Ce, inheritor of Sun Jian's courage and spirit, rose to become the head of the family. Zhou Yu, thinking to boost Sun Ce to power, resolved to rejoin the war anew.
Wait a second! Father was one of those who fought for the Imperial Han.
Sun Ce, when a tree dies, nature brings it back to the earth. And after its death, a young shoot will grow up from the remains. This too is nature.
So we are to throw away the shackles of the past. Under Master Sun Ce, we will give birth to a new land. Ha!
Now I get it. I think Father might even be happy with that. All right, let's do it!
It would seem that the first step is to use this Imperial Seal to borrow soldiers and arms from Yuan Shu.
Oh, the Imperial Seal. Father picked that up from the Imperial City.
Our late lord left behind him a truly wonderful legacy. The sparkle of this seal will blind Yuan Shu's eyes and help to put the land in our control.
Wu has always belonged to the Sun family. We must retake it. We shall overrun anyone who gets in our way.
Fight me now, for glory!
Enemy officer defeated.
Young fool. Still, I had not thought my armies would be so easily defeated.
Stay out of my way! Stay out of my way! Enemy officer defeated. Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
You think to outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
Stay out of my way! Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
My lord, Master Yuan Shu is headed this way with his forces.
Huh? What is he coming here for? He wants to help. That's not like him.
You still have a lot to learn, Sensei. Of course he's not coming to help. Still, this is what we want.
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well!
Stay out of my way! Enemy officer defeated.
So, you are next! I'll crush you! What is going on here? Why are you fighting over my land? I hold the Imperial Seal, which makes me as good as the Emperor. We shall punish all who bring war and chaos to our land.
Enemy officer defeated. What a fool. as I thought. The seal has beguiled him. Now, Sensei, we must defeat him and take back Wu. From there, we can unite the land under our banner. Stay out of my way!
Such skill! It awakens me! Bravo!
Enemy officer defeated.
Master Sun Ce, we have come here to help you. You traitor Yuan Shu, you will pay! I, Liu Bei, descendant of Liu Shang, king of Zhongshan, will end your infamy!
Well, I am certainly glad for reinforcements. Liu Bei, let's defeat Yuan Shu!
Are you coming to face me?
Enemy officer defeated.
I shall retire for now, but the next time will be different.
Enemy officer defeated.
Now that's how it's done. You inspire us all.
Wow! I must say I'm impressed.
I have come for your head!
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
Has reinforcements! Stay out of my way! This is more than we can handle!
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
Sun Ce, ungrateful wretch. After all we did for you.
Sorry, Yuan Shu, but I have no time to spend on you.
Enemy officer defeated.
So the son of the tiger is a worthy adversary in his own right. We have not the strength to stop him.
Most of the enemy commanders have been beaten. All right, let's finish this fight.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land. Our target is the enemy base. Taking it will deflate their morale. Your prowess is undeniable. Simply remarkable.
your glory! Stay out of my way! Enemy officer defeated.
Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
That's incredible! All right, I'm not going to lose to you.
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. Stay out of my way! Enemy officer defeated.
Victory is ours! Well fought, everyone! Wu has returned to the Sun family!
I only know how to win.
Yes! Now the region of Wu is back in the hands of the Sun family! Thanks for your aid, Liu Bei. We would not have had this victory without your help.
No, the thanks are mine. Together we pulled down the treasonous Yuan Shu. Well then, I hope we will meet again.
If the Imperial Han have people like him around, then perhaps there is a bit of hope for them after all.
Perhaps you trust in people a little too much, Sun Ce. He said meet again. It's plain. In other words, you two are destined to fight against each other.
Well, if that happens, it happens. And when it's over, I will have won.
You are right. You needn't worry. There is no one who can slow your momentum.
Sun Ce conquered the Wu territory and then took down Yuan Shu, a pretender to the throne. Afterwards, he swept aside all before him and came to hold Jiangdong. And out of admiration, or perhaps even fear, people compared him to the great conqueror of old, Xiang Yu, calling him the Little Conqueror. Holding the south, Sun Ce resolved to move north. Meanwhile, at Guandu, Yuan Shao and the recently risen Cao Cao were readying for a large battle. Intent on storming Cao Cao's capital Xu Chang through this gap, Sun Ce and Zhou Yu raced their men north.
Zhou Yu, tell me, what do you think about Cao Cao? I'm not sure why, but there is something about him that's strange. I just can't put my finger on it.
I agree with you. However, I cannot identify that something either. I sense he has no desire for any riches, or even power, nor loyalty to the Emperor. Cao Cao. What is his viewpoint of all the chaos in our world?
Huh. So neither of us can figure the guy out in any way. Not that it really matters, though. Who cares what he thinks about or what he knows? I just want to win! Yeah!
To move forward even in the face of uncertainty, that is where your strength lies.
Our goal is to take Xu Chang. Press forward and wipe out the enemy.
Sun Ce, first concentrate your men at the main gate. You would prefer to fight there, would you not?
You believe your wits are a match for mine?
Enemy officer defeated.
You didn't think we let you go that easy, did you? Now die!
So you are determined to make it difficult, eh?
Enemy officer defeated.
Worthy of the name Little Conqueror. I must think of something to stop him.
Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
You have no one to accompany you? Then die!
Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
Everyone is fighting well. It seems I must fight harder.
enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base. Enemy officer defeated.
Fight me now, for glory!
Enemy officer defeated.
Right on! The gate has opened! Now, through the gates!
Enemy officer defeated.
So just knocking open the gate is not enough. All right, we will force our way inwards.
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
To their main camp has been opened. We're almost there. Into the camp!
Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
I have come for your head!
This! Enemy officer defeated.
That's incredible! All right, I'm not going to lose to you.
I didn't think there were any more of them left. This is most unexpected.
Our target is the enemy base. Taking it will deflate their morale.
I have come for your head!
Enemy officer defeated.
I have been given control of this army. I will not lose to the likes of you.
This! Enemy officer defeated.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
Victory is assured!
Our scouts report that Cao Cao's forces are approaching.
What? He's returned from Guandu already? He must have got a hint of what we were planning.
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
Watch this! Enemy officer defeated.
My Lord Cao Cao, forgive me. I was unable to fulfill my duty.
This battle is pretty much over. Well fought, everyone.
I only know how to win. Sun Ce, we must leave here. Cao Cao triumphed at Guandu and will arrive soon. He just finished fighting, but he has too many men. We must pull back now!
What are you saying? This battle is all but won! Why should we run away? We should stay and fight!
Your blood's running too high. There's a difference between bravery and recklessness. I beg you, Sun Ce. You have a tendency to forget that.
You are right. It's too dangerous to stay. All right! We've won the battle! Now we go!
With Xu Chang nearly invaded, Cao Cao returned triumphantly with his army from his victory at Guandu. Zhou Yu advised a swift withdrawal in order to avoid certain defeat. Following this advice, Sun Ce returned his forces to Jiangdong. Having recognized the threat that Sun Ce posed, Cao Cao organized an army for a large-scale invasion of the south. With the navy he had acquired in Jing province, he advanced on Jiangdong. Sun Ce joined forces with the fleeing Liu Bei, and together they met Cao Cao at Jibi.
Sun Ce, we made an error. Maybe we should have tried to defeat Cao Cao back then. His fleet of ships, if they are not bluffing, then they have an exceptionally large force.
Lord Zhou Yu's decision was not incorrect, I believe. I think it is possible we may win.
Zhuge Liang, tell us your plan.
For Wu and for Master Liu Bei, one thing can give them each their victory. Just one.
Each victorious? Each?
Does it really matter, Zhou Yu? If there's one path, we'll take it!
When you get that look on your face, it's hard to imagine losing. Then let us go. Let this great river burst forth with the waves of our wisdom.
We'll make Cao Cao regret ever coming here. Zhou Yu, tell us what the plan is.
Lord Zhou Yu is doing his best. I have to too.
It is almost time. We shall begin preparations at the altar.
Then we shall prepare the fire. Huang Gai, head for the boats. Enemy officer defeated. The boats will move when they hear this gong, and then our path to the enemy will be open. However, the enemy will also be able to attack us. We must be careful when we move the boats. Enemy officer defeated. Victory is assured. Huang Gai, wait there for a time. You must move when the wind blows to the southeast. Enemy officer defeated.
The time has come and the land has been prepared. And now I will start the prayer to call the winds.
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
I cannot concentrate on his prayer with these enemies here with me.
Can't be helped. Anyone who is first, go to the altar and push back the forces there.
You fight alone? Have you no friends?
Enemy officer defeated.
I don't want to die here.
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
Even with my strategies, victory here may prove impossible.
You have come too far. I cannot lose to an idiot like you.
Enemy officer defeated.
We cannot keep this up forever.
Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
grateful. I thank you deeply for your help.
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well!
Time you are. It isn't easy feigning inferior
Victory
numbers.
is assured!
You think you are worthy.
Enemy officer defeated.
Even with my strategies, victory here may prove impossible.
I have never seen such skill. This is how a warrior should do.
Enemy officer defeated.
We cannot keep this up forever.
So, you are next! I'll crush you!
Enemy officer defeated.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops. Leaving this place would not be beneficial. I will take up its defense.
Oh, you just reached another level of brilliance!
The wait is over. May this wind carry us to victory.
He really has called forth the wind. We mustn't think about that now. One guy.
I'm going now. This will be the greatest feat of my life!
Enemy officer defeated.
This is all that I can do. The rest I will leave in your capable hands.
So, you are next! I'll crush you!
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
We must rouse ourselves for this fight!
Enemy officer defeated.
You think that just having a lot of boats is going to save you? Take this! You don't stand a chance fighting against Wu, especially on the water.
Enemy officer defeated.
Flames have no hold on me. Let them burn higher, hotter. Let them burn the enemy.
This!
The stronger my opponent, the greater I shine. I welcome you. How could my beauty have fallen in such a way?
Enemy officer defeated.
You think to outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
My head is most difficult to target.
So, you are next! I'll crush you!
Enemy officer defeated.
Oh, well done. I'll have to try and keep up.
Victory is assured.
It's too dangerous to stay here any longer. Abandon the main camp. Move back and regroup.
Victory is assured. Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
Let me show you what I've got planned. Start the advance.
Should have now.
Enemy officer defeated.
Cao Cao is dead! We have won the battle! The land is almost ours!
I only know how to win.
My lord, Liu Bei's forces have attacked and taken Cao Cao's position throughout Jing province.
What's that? Zhuge Liang. Is this what you meant by giving each their victory?
This is our victory. Liu Bei has a land from which we can grow. Until we conquer Yi in the west. To stay in Jing is the only thing possible.
I understand what you mean. I suppose you deserve some credit for this plan. I will let you go in peace. Of course, with Cao Cao gone, there isn't really anyone else.
Yes. There is no one left to fight except each other until we meet again. Goodbye, Zhou.
Yes. There is only one that I must fight. You, Master Zhuge Liang. Just you.
Starting with Zhou Yu, the enthusiasm of the combined Wu and Shu troops rose to the heavens, knocking Cao Cao down into the Great River. Now there were only two to fight for dominion. Ironically, they were Sun Ce and Liu Bei, who had previously fought together to defeat Cao Cao. Following the Battle of Chibi, Liu Bei moved quickly and stole Jing province from an unexpected Wu. He then captured the province of Yi and began to steadily consolidate his power to focus on the coming showdown. Knowing that Shu could not be overlooked any longer, Sun Ce prepared an army to attack Jing.
Ah, Lu Xun. A speedy return.
Cao Cao is defeated, and the Emperor in custody. Only Liu Bei remains. And yet, I don't believe he will be stopped very easily.
Yes. You are correct. Wu does not fear Liu Bei's benevolence, or Guan Yu and Zhang Fei's strength of arms. Ah, but Zhuge Liang. What is he up to? It is he who possesses the cunning that might undo us.
But even then, we should try to avoid the inevitable. And if it's someone you fear and respect, then you know to take every precaution.
Perhaps you as well are a person I should learn to give respect to and fear.
I do like Liu Bei, but the situation has changed. Forward! We take back Jing!
It cost us dearly to take Jing. You're not taking it without a fight.
Attacking by surprise is the choice of one who knows he is weak. Stay calm and all will be well.
Fight me now, for glory!
Enemy officer defeated.
You will not get by us easily. Prepare to die.
Enemy officer defeated. Watch this! Enemy officer defeated.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
My lord, enemy reinforcements appear to be pushing in from multiple sides.
Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
I have come for battle. Under the banner of my lord Liu Bei, I shall find victory.
Let us advance together. I shall require your strength to carry out our plans.
You amuse me greatly.
Enemy officer defeated.
We must maintain the path to our lord's future. Forward, drive back the Wu forces.
Watch this!
Me defeat Wu. I had not realized your skill. I am happy to lead with my life.
Enemy officer defeated. Victory is assured.
True warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land!
This! Enemy officer defeated.
Next time will be different.
Enemy officer defeated.
Just as I expected. I cannot lose to you. He will destroy their base. Don't fall behind.
Fight me now, for glory!
Enemy officer defeated.
The time has come. Now it is time for all to go and crush the enemy.
Force here as well. Send word. Concentrate first on the enemy before us.
The situation is dire.
Men, we must hold them back! It's do or die!
Your vaunted strength is worthless against me.
That was close. Thank you for aiding us.
Let's go! Don't leave any of them standing!
Enemy officer defeated.
We shall pull back as planned.
Enemy officer defeated.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
face the blade of duty!
What a disaster! I have no excuse for troubling you with this route.
Perhaps I should have been more grateful to Wu. However, I need this land and cannot let you have it.
I have no interest in your excuses. We shall do all that we must to have Jing return to us.
I have failed. I will lead.
This! Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land!
Just as I expected. I cannot lose to you.
Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base. Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base. Victory is assured! Watch this!
I seek a greater future. Though you may mock it, for the sake of that future, I will flee.
Enemy officer defeated.
Jing has returned to Wu where it belongs. Liu Bei, the next time we meet will be the last.
I only know how to win.
Due to the valiantry of Zhou Yu, Liu Bei's forces had no choice but to retreat. Following this battle, Sun Ce pacified the territories formerly held by Cao Cao, one after another. To the west, he stationed his strongest men and continued making preparations for the final strike against Liu Bei. To counter this, Liu Bei gathered his remaining forces and advanced his army towards Yi Ling. If Sun Ce could beat back Liu Bei, dominion would be his. Inspired by the ambition of his lord and friend, the brilliant General Zhou made haste to reach the battle at Yi Ling.
If Brother should win this battle, he'll have control of the land, won't he? It's hard to imagine it. It's, well, improper.
It's improper? Why's that?
Picture him dressed up in Imperial clothes, sitting on the Imperial throne? I'm sorry, but just thinking about it makes me want to laugh.
A good point. Perhaps you are right about that.
But still, it would be really nice if Brother ruled all the land. Let's make it happen. We just have to win.
Sun Se, have you thought of the future? Can you see one where you remain yourself?
Zhou, Quan, everyone, let's go! Let us end this chaos and forge our own world!
We will sweep aside the enemy with fire. Xu Ran will move to the eastern shore. The rest of you will aid his advance.
Enemy officer defeated.
Men, we must hold them back! It's do or die!
You fight alone? Are you brave or a fool? Let us find out!
Enemy officer defeated.
Those cowards from Wu are using fire? I should have seen this coming.
Report from the scouts. An enemy force is approaching Yi Ling.
Let's go!
Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
Face me. I challenge you!
Enemy officer defeated.
Stay out of my way! A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land!
Victory is assured!
It's too late. Malian, it is up to us to open a path for Lord Liu Bei.
my way!
Cannot be helped. We must open the path to the stone sentinels.
Enemy officer defeated. Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base. Enemy officer defeated.
I will grow stronger yet! Then, let us see what happens.
Enemy officer defeated.
Your vaunted strength is worthless against me. Fate can sometimes be cruel, can it not?
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
Chang Fei, you will pay for that! Zhuge Liang? How can that be? Curse you, Wu! I shall avenge him if it's the last thing I do!
We must rouse ourselves for this fight!
Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base. This place is fearsome indeed. Is this some trap of Zhuge Liang's doing?
To outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
Made it through. Zhuge Liang's trap has failed. Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
Fall back for now and regroup at the base.
officer defeated.
Everyone is fighting well. It seems I must fight harder.
Believe your wits are a match for mine?
Stay out of my way!
My lord, this is it. We must win and bring an end to this horrible war.
You are right. It is our duty to see an end to this age of chaos. Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated.
Watch me now. I'm gonna fight even harder.
Men, we must hold them back! It's do or die!
They're even stronger than I thought!
Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
My way!
Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
They're even stronger than I thought! I have come for your head!
For my friends, for my people, for our future, I cannot lose!
The gods have answered us. We thank you for coming to our aid.
Enemy officer defeated.
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well!
Stay out of my way! Okay, the enemy will be at a disadvantage without this base.
disaster! I have no excuse for troubling you with this rabble.
Enemy officer defeated.
Hooray, we did it, my lord! The fighting is over!
My friends, you fought well. Thank you. The land now belongs to us.
I only know how to win. Sun Ce, what will you do now?
Huh?
I know that look. You have taken about all that you are able to, haven't you? You are not the type that can be happy behind the iron bars of a gilded cage.
You can say that again. I'd get bored pretty quickly, wouldn't I? Quan, I officially leave the running of this land to you.
What? What do you mean?
There must be somewhere worth going. A place where something interesting is going on. Right, Zhou?
Yes. Let us go, Sun Ce. Together to the ends of the earth.